Hooray. Okay. Damn it. I did it again. What?
I think I said it was so bad. I literally hated that.
Well, what's worse is I did my thing again where I say hooray after everyone says we live, and I hate that.
Did you actually say it this time?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it.
Yeah.
He says it so like quietly, but like he notices it really.
I'm so self-conscious about it. It was.
I don't think I even like hear it as like a listener.
I brought it up, I think, on Jade's episode. I was like, after
No, you did bring it up, but I don't think I've ever noticed it.
Well, now people will start to because I'm
going to look out for it.
I out myself.
No, I will.
Anyway.
I will.
Oh, new episode. Just listen to the first 5 seconds.
No, next episode, like first episode of the season, just tell it hooray.
Yeah. Okay. That's just the compilation for season 2. Just every time Cole said yippee or hooray at the beginning of the episode.
No, that'd be fun, actually.
No,
I think it would be hilarious.
Anyway.
See, Craig said he wanted that.
I'm on my Craig nice tour because apparently I said something poor and Craig wasn't a fan.
Wait, what did you do?
I said he was like too loyal because like I don't even, what was even the discussion?
Wait, how's that not a compliment?
No, I know, but like what I don't even remember like what the discussion was.
It was me and Craig coming back from Raleigh, and we were I was like trying to stay awake, and he was listening to the episode, and I think we were listening to Allie's episode, and we were talking about like our listeners and stuff like that. And I think Allie, because we asked Allie like, oh, like how often do you listen to like the podcast? And she was like never really.
I think we were talking about the team of like who actively listens to it, and Craig got brought up, and I was like, well, Craig borderline doesn't count because like he's a given, which is what it meant to come off as, but I guess it came off as like he watches it too much, which isn't a problem. I clearly appreciate it.
He's actually slowed down listening because he's actually like a couple episodes behind.
That's fine. It's okay. Anyway, to get into the actual introduction. Hello, everybody. We've been on hiatus for like 2 weeks now, unfortunately.
We're still on a hiatus, honestly.
Because exams and school and such.
Yay.
One today.
Huh?
I have one today.
Well, that's due at midnight, so you're good. But yeah, also Gracie's been really difficult with trying to schedule. So.
Wait a minute.
I keyed.
Oh, do you?
Well, no, it's actually a thank you because you like it was funny yesterday because Thomas called her and he was like, "Do you want to be on tomorrow?" And she's like, "Sure." And we literally looked at each other like, "What?" We didn't think we'd get this far.
I was expecting I'm sick. I gotta study or some shit.
Well,
like I guess today was your last day.
Yeah,
so.
I was like, I'm done. I'm summertime for me.
Yeah. Well, he's been talking about like how busy you are, so I was curious if you would be able to do it this week. And then when he asked and you said yes, I was like, oh, okay.
This is like my break. Like I'm trying to take little breaks so I don't get overwhelmed.
Oh, nice.
So this is my break.
Look at that. We're a break.
This is a break?
Yeah.
I guess. Not for you. Okay. Other story we can tell before we officially get into the episode. So a couple of things happened this morning. I woke up, not to my alarm at 9 a.m., but to Thomas's alarm. Which was going on for all of probably like 5 minutes, and then I finally was like, okay, this brother not waking up. So after like the first minute or two, you're like, okay, maybe he'll be like, oh shoot, and then like turn over.
That's what I normally do.
That didn't happen. So I got up. Thankfully, you leave your door unlocked because I walked in and just hit the off button, and then went back to sleep. But Gracie was supposed to be here at 1, and I woke up before that time. And I was like, okay, cool. Gracie will be here soon. Let me like get ready and set everything up. And Gracie comes here, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, oh, Thomas needs to answer his phone. I was like, oh no. So I open your door. As like you can tell immediately, like when you don't see light, that you're just asleep. Like I just know that I should expect the worst. So I open the door, and I just see you from your bed. So that was pretty cool.
I just arise from the cave from my depths of sleep.
Slumber.
But it's the fact that you already pushed back when I was gonna get here.
Yeah, because like I still arrive and you're still asleep. And I saw it was like close to 1, so I texted her, I was like, okay, let's make it 1:30 because I know she wasn't ready. I was ready because she was like, I just woke up from my nap. I haven't gotten ready yet, so that works out. I was like, cool. And I guess like because I don't remember anything after that. I remember texting you, and I guess I accidentally passed out after that. I was gonna get up, but. Yeah.
Well, clearly not, because you went back to bed.
Well, but you know what's funny?
I still had to wait on you.
You know what's funny? when I woke up and I responded to you like 3 other people like this morning, and just I guess I passed out after that because I like don't remember anything after that. I just was having like a really good dream. Okay, I was just like the dream was really good.
I don't care about your dream.
You were in my dream.
So?
Just saying. There's like
I thought you were gonna be, oh, she was like, I don't give a. That's funny.
There's just so much going on in my dream. I was just like, okay, I just kind of want to continue watching it. Or, like,
well, you didn't tell me you pushed it back either. So it was
a spur of the moment.
Well, it was past 1. I was like, why wouldn't it take Gracie to be somebody that like shows up to things late?
No, I show up on time usually.
Yeah,
late.
That's why. Like when it was like around 1:30, she showed up. I was like, oh, okay, and she's like, yeah, he pushed the time back, and he's still passed out. So that was pretty cool. But that's what led up to the podcast right now.
Yeah, I woke up like 30 minutes, an hour ago, actually now.
Yeah, now I'm mad at Thomas. So.
All right. You expect too much from me. I'm just saying that.
Well, I expected this, but not like this bad.
I expected bad, but not this bad.
Yeah, like this is like usually like you make me wait like 10-ish minutes, but like 30.
Well,
30 minutes.
This was 45 because he pushed it back 30. Well, no, it was like. It was
all right,
longer
guys,
than that.
I get it.
It was
Yeah,
like,
like, this
no, we
is,
really
like,
need to let this sink in for a second. Because you pushed it back 30 minutes and you said, all right, I'll be ready in 15 minutes, and then took at least like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was going to be faster, but I almost fell asleep in the shower again, so.
How? Actually, how?
Do you not know? Okay, do you not like whenever you're like waking up or like tired and like you're kind of rushing, you sit in like the warm water. You're just like, oh, this is like so comfortable and like just.
I've never almost like fallen asleep.
Yeah,
in the shower,
like
though.
I've acknowledged that I'm comfortable.
I've like definitely like almost fallen asleep in the shower multiple times, especially back in high school, like when we had classes at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I would just like stand in a shower. I'm just like.
But you're standing up.
Doesn't one of yours at home have like the seat or whatever, or no? Okay, because I thought it did.
I had one in Texas that like had a seat.
I never used that, like the hotel stuff where they have like the little.
Oh, I definitely.
I never sit down in the shower.
That creeps me out. I don't know why.
Well, I've definitely used one because I had like a camp that like they gave me a king size room for one of my camps, and what was it?
The perpetual disappointment
Sorry.
on Gracie's face.
They fucked up my room. They were like, yeah, we didn't get you a room. I'm like, okay. So they were like, okay, we'll just give you a king size. Because I was like the only guy on the camp. So I was like, so whatever, Gracie. Maybe you should just be a guy.
That tracks,
but yeah, so I had like the seat and chair. Like the shower was like really nice. It was like one of those like pull down seats and like the like take off nozzle one that you can like move around. It was like really, really nice. It was a really good shower. So I sat and like just played around. I was just like a kid. I was like, all right, guys. Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. You're just like a 5-year-old trapped in a 22-year-old body.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, good segue actually, because without knowing it, your topic today is showers. So we want to.
Okay.
Well, we still need to introduce you too, and I didn't start a timer, so. But that's okay.
What a time.
It's okay. You're doing great.
Without. Obviously, you can do the introduction because you know her better. But before we introduce the woman to Thomas's left and to my right, can anybody take a guess as to how she knows Thomas? I'll give you a hint. It should be really easy because we've had several of them.
It's on my T-shirt.
On the show.
They can't read that.
For those in the car, they can't see. Yeah.
Says something with the word cheer. Actually, I know her from work. No, I'm just joking.
Let's say, so if you guess dance, then no. Yeah, so feel free to.
This is my flyer, Gracie. Gracie
Yay.
Burns. She has been my flyer for, I guess, 2 years now, about.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, she's now my retired flyer because she is sadly leaving to go to another school.
You're retiring.
Huh?
You're stopping cheering. So
no,
we both stopped at the same time.
I'm still cheering for money.
Same.
Why did that sound like dirtier than it was? I'm still
really
cheering
did,
for money.
You know, if y'all want to see me do a toss hands, you know, just throw some ones at me all of a sudden.
No.
If you want to see a toss hands, you better toss some bands, if you know what I'm saying. That was pretty good.
Good, that was good.
I hate both of y'all.
Okay. So glad I'm here right now.
Cool. But yeah, so she's also one of my best friends.
That came second.
No,
Teammate was here.
And then
best friend
is just a little lower.
Which I feel like has been the case for. I'm sorry.
We'll let him finish.
Yeah, let him get up.
No, I want to hear what you say. I want to hear what you were going to say.
I feel like that's been the case for like Jade, Zeta, Ali, like everybody else has been like, oh, this is my teammate, but we're also good friends. Like it always comes.
Well, like I want to tell them like how I know them first before like what they actually are.
Yeah, but they're family first and teammates second, right, Thomas?
Yes, always.
Well, clearly not.
I do.
Clearly not.
You don't have a good track record, but
I just am not good with words. You know that.
Yeah.
It's okay, same.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
This episode about to be great.
It is about to be kind of bad.
Courage. Yeah. Was that it?
Yeah.
Well, of the teammates we've had on, your life is like in his hands because you guys like work the closest together of like the people that we've had on.
It is.
In the past. So.
And that's a good segue to the theme. So like.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Is it?
Yeah, that actually is.
So, in my mind, no, but I'm curious.
Okay, no, you know what? I want to hear. Go ahead.
No,
Well, so like he is right. Your life is literally in my hands all the time, and that's why
the fear on her face.
You're so scared.
Just tell it to me.
But there's a lot of times that you don't want your life in my hands, and that's your doubt. And that's a theme, doubt.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's not bad. That's not a bad
You
thing.
see, I told you. You're like, I'm freaking out. I don't know what's gonna be.
Okay, I like to know things, and when I'm not in the know, it creeps me out. Like I don't like it. Like it's like a
Creeps you
looming
out?
feeling of like, oh no, like what's it gonna be? And then I constantly think about that. So
That's doubt, because she doubted herself because she didn't know what it was. Ooh, you see what I'm saying?
Parallel.
You see? I know you too well, Gracie. I know you too well. Like, I want you to tell the story about how you doubted yourself in getting to Chapel Hill this year. I'm just joking. You don't have to doubt
I was
yourself.
wondering, like,
You don't have to do that. But, like,
for the past 3 years, because I doubted it all 3 times.
Yeah, but this year was a big year that you were doubting it, too.
Well, okay, also, I guess we should preface beforehand, because we actually talked about this yesterday. So, ironically, Zeta's topic was openness and just kind of, like, sharing whatever. And Thomas asked a lot of, like, deep, like, personal questions. So if there's ever one that you don't want to answer, feel free to say that or just not answer. Because Thomas would be like, yeah, so, like, who's a role model in your life? And I'm like, what is this?
Is that a bad question to ask?
I mean, no, but that's not like surface level in my mind.
Yeah, like,
Sorry,
could be
what
personal.
is the source of your depression? I'm just joking. I'm joking.
This ain't that kind of episode. So, but yeah, if there's a question that you don't want to, and to anybody else in the future too, if Thomas or myself asks a goofy question, you do not have to answer that question.
I mean, to be honest, I'll answer most questions. There's not really a lot that I wouldn't say about.
Well, that's good. So.
Yeah. Also, just know the episodes that I lead is just not going to be the ones that are going to be very structured. So.
Sick. So we just we just lost some viewers. This one's okay. Wait. So restructure. What was the question again? Oh, Chapel Hill.
Yeah. So like, you don't actually have to talk about it, but like, I know a lot of times that you have a tendency to doubt yourself in a lot of, because we have conversations like this all the time. Like whenever I call you and like, talk to you, you always like, I swear this sounds terrible, but like every conversation I talk to you. Every conversation I talk to you about something that's going to happen, you like freak out or like you like, what if I do bad or like stuff like that? And I'm like, you're going to be fine. Like, what are you talking about? Like, everything's going to go well. You're one of the smartest people I know. What's your GPA currently?
Oh, you're so sweet. 4.0.
You see what I'm saying? Like you.
Oh, that's nice. I'm a valedictorian.
Yeah, like you freak out, especially about your academics. I know that. It's a 4.0. And she's worried about that she's going to get like a B or a C on her exam as she is sitting here with a 4.0 and studies for like 9 hours a day.
Okay, I don't study for 9 hours a day.
How long did you study yesterday?
For my test that I had this morning? Okay.
Oh, I know you. I told you. I know you.
Okay, that's just because I waited to study until last minute, so that's not my fault.
But
that sentence just told you it was your fault. I waited to study to the last minute, but it's not my fault.
No, because it wasn't my fault because I had exams back to back to back, and I can't study for two different things at the same time, or my brain gets confused.
That makes more sense.
Okay,
so it was more like I had everything due in the last 4 days.
Ew, that sounds terrible.
So it's really not my fault.
I saw a video about that today, actually, where it's like professors will just, we all feel like purposely put stuff due on the same day.
They
or
have
a day
to,
or two within
because I'm
it.
confused.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm going to offer myself whenever I see those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever answer the chapter?
No, because I forgot about it.
Oh, well, I mean, the original question was just you just have a tendency. Well, I mean, there wasn't a question yet. I was just talking about you.
Yeah.
You were like, 4.0. Anyways. But yeah, you just have a tendency to doubt yourself in cases that you shouldn't be doubting yourself. If anything, you should be confident in yourself. Like, another one was the Chapel Hill tryout for cheer. That one when you doubted yourself a lot. I know that for a fact because you were talking about, when I asked you, you're like, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm like, I probably went fine. And you made it past round 1. So, and you're trying out next weekend. So,
Shh, we don't talk about it.
Okay, I don't know if you've seen any us stunting or her cheering before, right? What are your opinion of that? Does it
Of what?
Of just how it looks, her stunting, our stunting, and stuff like that.
I feel like he wouldn't know this answer.
Does it look good on the outside?
I mean, I joked with him a day or two ago where when you guys go places, do you just ever not stunt and do, because there was the pool, and then if there's a party that y'all go to, somebody's always getting thrown in the air.
We
for some
don't
reason.
stunt, but other people stunt at parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I know she doesn't want to stunt in moments like that. Number one. Number two, I don't want to stunt in times like that.
Yeah.
The only time I will stunt is if they will force me. So
I guess, yeah, you're not really in them as much as it is. It's more Michaela, Glizzy, Allie, to you.
Yeah. Because they're let's do a stunt, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to. Last Friday, we went to the pool, and they were like, Thomas, we're doing a rewind. I said, I don't want to do a rewind.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all just ever get a 10 or something? All right, up you goes.
Yeah, pretty much. Literally, we were playing volleyball, and they're like, Thomas, stop playing volleyball. Come over here and throw this. I'm like,
throw this?
Throw a rewind.
Throw a beat?
But yeah. So ooh, this might be a deep question. But why do you doubt yourself so much?
Oh, it just might be a deep question. So why do you literally hate yourself?
That's not what I said.
But that's pretty much what doubt is. It's that you feel like you're not good enough.
Is it good enough or prepared enough?
Oh, man.
Both. God darn it, y'all.
Dadgummit.
I'm trying not to chorus so bad.
Hate yourself.
I don't hate myself.
Did you just say, why do you hate yourself?
I said you don't hate yourself. Why do you hate yourself, Cole?
I don't. I was not expecting that question.
I said, wait, what did I say? Oh, I said you don't hate yourself.
No, I don't hate myself.
Yeah.
But it's just I guess it's a way for my brain to be prepared to fail. Because I don't handle failure well.
So do you think it's a backup plan? Or what's the word? I don't know the word. Continue.
But well, you messed with my train of thought. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, it's a way for me to I'm prepared for anything. Yeah, I'm confident in some aspects, but I'm also there's always a hidden part of me that's what if? So everything that I do, especially competitively, I don't think I've ever went into a competition like a cheer competition and been yeah, we're gonna win this, y'all. I'm always we're gonna get last. Dead last. Last.
That's just confidence,
and then no
right
matter,
there. That's
You like the confidence.
That's just teamwork.
Yeah, buddy.
and then no matter what place we get, I'm happy because I'm oh my god, guys, we didn't get last. It's a.
Oh, we definitely got last.
Oh, okay, well, we're not talking about.
I was about to say we definitely got last.
So I'm talking about All-Star me. I've changed in the past year, couple years that I've been here. Now I just know we're gonna lose, so it's not.
Oh, that's a given.
Yeah, so now I know.
That's a given.
Now it's not doubt; it's just reality.
That's different, but not cheer related. Why do you?
I mean, kind of for the same reasons of I'll be happy no matter what, because I expected myself to be the worst. So no matter what, I can only go up.
Okay, but like from your past successes, why do you not raise your level of like expectations? Because like
that's a good question.
Because like if you think it, but like think about it. No, but think about it. You have like so much success like up to where you are now. Like your 4.0 GPA, getting into Chapel Hill, getting into round 1 of cheer.
But it took me like 3 tries.
But you were persistent about it, and you still did it, and you've succeeded, right?
Eventually.
So based off those successes, why don't you like pat yourself on the back a few times and be like, I'm proud of myself?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, that's all the time we have, I guess.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
I don't know. It's just weird. I guess I'm weird like that.
Do you think, okay, because like this might sound weird, but like, I mean, maybe not. Because I'm kind of the same way. Like whenever I'm giving compliments, like people compliment me, I like just don't know how to take it. And like, I don't know if it's like similar in that sense. Because like whenever people like say, hey, your hair looks good, I'm like, thanks. Like it's weird for me to, that sounds so bad. I sound like I wasn't loved as a child.
No, but I am the same way. Like I don't know how to take compliments. I don't know how to like, I guess that necessarily like deal with success. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, I did that, but like now I have something else I need to go for.
Do you have like a tendency to downplay your success a lot?
Like I'm like, yeah, sure, I got into Chapel Hill, whatever.
Go Tar Heels.
No, I'm so happy that I'm going there, but it's just kind of like, okay, now I need to like go for another thing. Like I constantly have
like her brain's always on the go. Like when she told us she got into Chapel Hill, the text immediately after was like, okay, now I got to figure out my housing. I got to figure out my stuff, blah, blah, blah. I said, hold on, take a step back and like celebrate that you got into Chapel Hill. That's like a big like moment right there, because it's a hard school. It was one of your dream schools too.
Yeah.
So
I just always have to do something. I can't just, yay.
I can't relate.
Well, I would say that's admirable though, because I would rather have a lifestyle where it was based on like being prepared and everything than just because maybe not as strict as you, but I'm also of the mindset of like, okay, I want to be like prepared like when something happens, as opposed to like
going with the flow.
Because what is it like? It's better to be like more prepared than just like not prepared at all or something like that. So yeah. I think that that's better, other than like if it causes you to be like super stressed out or something. Check out Cam's episode. But if it like causes you to be super stressed, obviously that's bad. But I don't know. I don't think that's terrible of just being like, okay, I accomplished this. Like, what next? It's like striving for greatness almost.
I mean, it's a good thing, but I think it's also good to like take a moment to step back and like appreciate it all, because like I see you literally constantly stressed out, and like I'm sitting here like, do you ever just like relax? Like,
no.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
Awesome. Because like I don't think I've seen you like, other than like when you were with Kevin, obviously, because that's different. But like, I don't think I've seen you like willingly go do something that's like relaxing for you, or like you. That sounds so bad, but like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
most of the time, like you're either in your room doing like studying or watching a TV show, or like, I don't know, doing something school related that's productive most of the time. Like, what was it? When we had dinner at y'all's place like a couple weeks ago, I came to y'all's place thinking like, oh, we were just like all sitting and talking. She's literally on like Wake Tech's community page to get like credit hours for over the summer or something like that. And I'm like, calm down. What are you doing? It's literally Saturday.
I am always just go. I gotta get stuff done. I'll rest when I'm dead, I guess.
I'll sleep when I'm dead. Oh my.
I don't know.
Okay, but like, maybe I shouldn't ask that question.
Oh,
but
God.
like,
oh my God.
We already heard that like 4 times on this episode.
Though.
I mean, it's like a deep question, but like, I don't know if you like care about answering it or not.
I mean, you can ask and see if I'll answer it. But I'm a little scared.
It's not scary. It's just,
yeah, you set that up kind of poorly.
No, it's just like
real poorly.
No, like I think these are questions.
Ooh, you're not gonna like this one. So anyway, wait,
no. It's like so like these questions I have, I guess, because like as a psych major, I just come up with like psychology questions.
That's terrifying.
It's not, but okay.
As a psychopath.
All right. Okay, but like You're the only other person other than Cole that like sleeps late as us. If not, like just doesn't really sleep at all.
Okay.
Wait,
like
what?
So like because you just have a hard time sleeping at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like what? What?
nothing. Just keep going. These questions kill
Cole
me, bro.
is not having fun right
What?
now.
No, I'm having fun. It's just this question's like, so you sleep like shit. Talk about that. That's like, oh,
Pretty much.
cool.
No.
That is
okay.
pretty much how every single question has been given to me.
This is why I don't lead shit. That's why.
Cole, why didn't you lead this episode?
I don't know. Okay, you want to hear something funny actually? To be a little anecdote while he like
He needs to
fixes.
process.
Oh, I'm still blank up here.
When we were on the phone with you yesterday, and he was like, "No, I have a topic. Like, we're cool. I'm not going to tell you. You'll just like figure it out tomorrow." As soon as he hung up, he's like, "All right, what are we doing? What topic?" And I was like,
I knew it.
So he didn't have a topic.
I knew it that you didn't have a topic yet. I called it.
So doubt actually was kind of like a joint effort, and that wasn't completely his.
Well, the original.
I helped you get there.
You helped me got there.
It was like 97% me. That last 3% you were like,
Yeah. Well, the
Whoa.
original theme I was gonna say was fear, but like.
Okay.
It was like,
Well, fear plays into doubt.
Yeah, so like that's how I got to doubt
Okay.
originally. So,
I feel like fear is just such like a
broad.
big
Yeah.
like big subject for you to just be like, so what are you scared of exactly? And then I feel like doubt is kind of like a little subcategory of that. We're like,
Yeah.
because when we were like thinking about it, he was just telling me about like, okay, because I can ask this question, so
Go ahead. Thank
just
you. I get
fix
it.
yourself. So
Yeah.
do you like kind of going in with doubt? Do you just play stuff very like safe? Because he told me that you don't really branch out very much. You don't like try new things. You kind of just do like what you're comfortable with, I guess.
You make me sound so
no, I
boring.
wasn't.
No, that's not like
I was like, you say she doesn't do shit. That's not what I was saying. I just like.
part of my incredulity, but that is like the discussion that we had was like, because I can talk about that. That's why I was like, oh, like that's nice. I could talk to Gracie about that tomorrow. So like, is that a thing? Like, do you kind of stick with what you're comfortable with, or?
Yeah, I definitely don't like to go out of my comfort zone.
Mm.
Like, I like what I like, and I tend to stick with it. I only really go out of my comfort zone for other people, if that makes sense. Like if Thomas were to be like, all right, we're going to go to blah, 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 and I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, it'll be more of like a, sure, but I don't necessarily want to go, but like, I will because you're my friend. So it's like, I like what I like, and I tend to just do it like by myself. Like, I'm very much of a antisocial type person.
You came to the right place. Okay, so like food, for instance, like 'cause that's the first thing that popped into my mind. So like when you go to restaurants, you just order the same thing like every time you go.
Usually, yeah. If I know a restaurant, I order the same thing every single time.
Because I've started more now recent.
What is
He's gonna get whiplash. I've
No,
started
he is.
like more now recently, like as I've gotten older, to like kind of expand my palate a little bit and be like, you know what? I always get this. Let me see if this tastes good or something. So that was like,
you don't got the ball. I don't got the balls to do that.
well, it's like, so the only thing in that is like, okay, well, if you get it and it tastes terrible, then you just wasted like $10.
That's
or
why,
whatever.
like, yeah, because like I am a poor bitch right now, so like I can't be spending money.
For real.
I can't be spending money that like I know that it could be possibly good, but it couldn't be not.
Okay, well, like in the situation where like you're financially capable of like ordering something new, that sounds so stupid, but like this is your fault. But yeah, like you just wouldn't order anything like.
Like, I would. Especially if I'm at like a new restaurant, then I'll be like, oh, like, let's see what's out there. But like, I usually stick with the same thing. Whilst I'm feeling like fancy one day. Which is rarely, but it happens.
Yeah, I was about to say because like most restaurants, I think we went to a new restaurant like a while ago or something, and you looked at me and said, "I can't find the chicken strips." I said, "What are you talking about?"
Wait, that was not me. I
That
don't think
was you.
No, it was not.
Yeah, you were. Yes, it was.
Where were we?
I don't remember. It was a while ago, but I remember you're like, "Yeah, I really want some chicken strips, but they don't have some." I'm like, "Okay, not all restaurants have chicken strips. You know that, right?"
Okay, well, usually like if I'm like Where were we? Like,
I
what
don't
restaurant?
remember. It was a long time ago. It wasn't like a restaurant. It was like a fast food type style restaurant.
Oh, well, then of course I went for chicken nuggets. That's like classic fast food.
Are you the chicken tenders mac and cheese kind of person?
She loves her and
love
mac and cheese.
Oh.
Holy shiz, bro.
I love mac and cheese.
She only eats a certain brand of mac and cheese.
I do. Actually, no. I'll eat the others, but there is one that's superior.
Which
and
one
if
do
you
you
can
like?
guess it,
She doesn't like Kraft, I'll tell you that.
Is it Velveeta?
No.
She hates
What
Velveeta.
is the other Kraft?
She hates Velveeta.
Is it like Annie's or whatever it's called?
No, it is Kraft. I don't know.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I don't know why
Oh,
you said that it
shit.
was
Ah,
It
Kraft.
threw
I
me
thought-
off. I was gonna be like, what the heck?
No,
Kraft-
Craig doesn't like Kraft.
Yes,
Sorry.
Craig is the one who doesn't
Sorry.
like Kraft.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
had
Kraft.
Yeah, I forgot. I got you two mixed up. We had like a whole conversation about mac and cheese going to Cookout like a couple months ago because she was.
If Cookout sold mac and cheese,
Oh, I would love
that
that.
shit would be
be
ass. I'm not gonna lie.
more. I'd be more poor than I am. That would be bad. Why would you say it'd be bad?
I just don't think Cookout mac and cheese would be good. Just like
Why?
I don't know. I just have a feeling these wouldn't be good for some reason. Like if it's anything near related to like I don't know. Just in my head, like Cookout and mac and cheese just don't mix. Like I don't know why. That's like McDonald's serving steak. Like those two just don't mix.
I'd eat a mixed steak.
What the hell?
I'd try a mixed steak.
I feel like that would be so bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with like mac and cheese from Cookout. I feel like it just
I feel like that's a bad
But, like,
comparison though too.
Mac and cheese is like easy to make though.
No, it's also easy to fuck up too. You can fuck up mac and cheese.
I mean, you can fuck up mac and cheese, but like it's not like you do kind of have to walk to fuck up mac and cheese.
no, you can fuck it up. My mom's done it multiple times. So.
Oh God. Well, I'm
Why
a
you gotta
bad
shoot
cook,
your
and I've
mom
never
like
fucked
that?
up mac and cheese.
No, she knows how to make it now. Like she's like a god at making it now because I gave her critiques and I should have just made it myself at that point. But like,
Oh, really?
Dang. What?
He really corrected his mom.
Yeah. What
I
the
would
heck?
never.
well, no, this is when I was younger. Like I didn't really know to cook.
Well, doesn't she also? Don't you eat like by the box? So
Yeah.
you eat like 2 boxes or something like
What?
that?
No, I eat one box.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
Bro, you
She's
can-
brought out. Well,
calling me a fat ass over here?
I've been like over at your house before when she like brings you mac and cheese or whatever. It's like literally like a salad bowl of like mac and cheese.
It wasn't a
How do you
salad
eat
bowl.
that
It was like
much?
a soup bowl. Okay, like giant like. Vietnamese
Okay,
bowl.
you literally just said a giant soup bowl, which is literally a salad bowl.
The soup or the salad, Thomas. There's a reason they're categorized together at.
I never went to cotillion, so I don't know
Restaurants.
anything about like bowls and stuff like that.
Yes. Lesson 1 cotillion bowls.
Bowl.
Sorry, forks.
That's exactly what you learn.
Cutlery.
have you all ever been to like done cotillion or anything before?
No.
Kind of.
Emerson
What do you mean,
did
kind
cotillion.
of.
Like I didn't go to it. Okay, it was weird because it happened when I was really like younger, and one of my friends was like forced to do it because like our parents made her do it, and she was like, I really don't want to go by myself. Like, please come with me. And I was like,
Oh,
I
fine.
guess if I have to. And we were like forced to go, and it was literally low-key kind of traumatic because we got locked out of like the room that we were supposed to be in because we're girls, we're not allowed to open the door. So
Oh yeah.
we would literally be sitting there and we were like knocking and like trying to get someone's attention to let us in because if we would have opened that door, like we would get yelled at.
Really?
Yes.
Like even if there was nobody there, you could just be like and
No.
like slip through.
We would
What
get
the
yelled at
heck?
because we literally watched another girl do it and she got like yelled at in front of everybody.
She got taken to a back room. You never saw her again.
She disappeared.
Where's Jenny? She opened the door. Told her not to do that.
No, and oh my god, it was terrifying because also you had to like sit perfectly straight the entire
Oh,
time,
yeah.
and if they didn't, they
hell
would like
no.
literally like jive their thumbs in your back to like make
Isn't
it.
that what you wanted though? Because your back is always in pain.
No, but not my upper back. That's my lower
Oh,
back.
your upper back? What? She has a lot of back problems.
I do have a lot of back problems, but that's not
Supposed
due to
be
my
a
posture.
secret, Thomas. Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't care. She tells everyone that she's back problems.
Yeah, I do.
She
It's
said
fine.
her mom used to like massage her back with like quarters. So she would like get quarters and like dig them in her back because like regular massages didn't work for her.
It had to be like a deep tissue.
The normal tactics don't work on my back. I had to use quarters. Okay.
Hey, it worked though.
I
Thanks,
mean,
mom.
I just can't like visualize Like you literally just take a quarter and like dig it into your back.
It's like a scraping motion.
Oh, it's like a.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like.
No, like it was like a. Yeah.
Huh.
I thought it was
Now,
like
why are you
digging.
looking?
I thought it was like it would dig because you said deep tissue, right?
Well, yeah, but like my mom's not gonna like
It's like
constantly
a deep
like
scrape?
stab me in the
it's not a
back.
stab, but like
Acupuncture with like quarters.
Yeah, like
I thought it's like you take the cord and like you push in kind of hard and like go down.
I mean, like yeah, she would push it in hard, and it would just be like a scraping motion. Like she wouldn't like
so this is
twist it.
Where did you get twisting?
I don't know. That's what I was saying. I couldn't like visualize what you were talking about. You should just like your mom just take a
Like
quarter.
okay, think about it as her back is like a lottery scratch card, and then that's how it was.
And you just always lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah.
That got deep.
that's why she
strikes
does
that again.
That's why she doubts herself. No, I was joking.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Are you regrouped now? You have another
No,
doubt?
I got even more lost
How?
because we started off with so many multiple topics.
We did jump around a lot.
We went from doubt to mac and cheese to
As you would.
yeah.
Yeah.
To cotillion to yeah. I feel like cotillion would have been terrible, honestly.
I don't even think it was tequila. Like crap.
Tequila?
I can't even say the word.
Tequila.
But I don't think it was that. I think it was something else. But I don't know what it was. But I hated it.
Has anyone told you like? Has anyone else other than me has told you like you shouldn't doubt yourself as much?
I mean, yeah.
Like who?
I mean, my boyfriend. I mean, some of my friends have mentioned it.
Some just mentioned it. I feel like you should hear it more often because like you.
Well, I just keep it to myself usually, unless I'm like close to someone.
Yeah, I hear it a lot.
Yeah, like well, I'm close to you, so yeah, you would hear it a lot.
That's fair.
But like, I mean, like with my parents, I don't really talk about it, so they don't really tell me not to doubt
I mean,
myself.
you kind of have like a similar relationship with your parents, like I do, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's better.
Your parents are Asian?
No, they're not.
Oh, we're talking about some. They're what?
What?
Huh? I don't know.
You said Asian.
Wait.
I say with the cock. Is it Caucasian?
Oh.
I thought you said something. I was like, wait a sec.
It's like,
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh,
All right.
I'm lost.
Hence why we don't have any.
If you're still listening, thanks, guys.
No, literally.
Okay, this is like kind of off topic, but
That's
it
fine.
still kind of relates to what we're talking about. Do you have FOMO? Like fear of missing out?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Really?
Oh yeah, all the time.
We kind of went into that a little bit with Zeta like
I
2
feel like
weeks
you
ago.
don't though.
No, I do. I just don't talk about it.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
And now we know.
I do. I just don't do anything about it. Usually.
Okay, but like, would you talk about it? That like, do you, for example, like I don't know. Let's say just as an example, right?
Okay.
Let's say because Cole's birthday's in September. Let's say we throw him a birthday party, right?
Yeah.
Like you weren't invited. Would you feel like left out, like FOMO?
I mean, yeah. I've met Cole, and I mean, he's friends with you, so probably all of your friends would be there. And I mean,
No, I'd probably just invite his friends, which most of them
Aw.
are just my friends. But
I was about to say, it's like you live together. You guys should have at least some common friends.
I have a couple like coworkers I think
yeah,
I'm a little
like
bit
he has
closer
a couple
to.
of like friends that I don't really know that well. Like when we went for Easter, like there's some people I still don't really know.
Yeah. I'm also hoping it doesn't have. I'm not a big like birthday person, so
I'm not either. It's okay.
yeah. So,
None of us are.
So because that was my thing. Not the past, like the last time that you got like a group of people together and like surprised me or whatever. I was just like, oh, hi. Like
Really?
I'm just so bad. Like if specifically like on my birthday, there's just like a bunch of people there to like celebrate me. I don't know how to like treat that.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I'm
tell
the
me
same
about
way.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
very bad
No,
about
yeah.
being like, oh, thanks for coming. You guys are like so awesome. I
Well,
love
yeah,
you."
like for my birthday this past year, when I walked in and I saw like a bunch of people here, I was like, what the fuck? Like I was not expecting it. I told you I was literally coming home to watch a movie and go to bed. Like that's literally what I was gonna do. As I came home and I was given a bottle of Bacardi to finish off.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Well, we're also lucky because he's just oblivious. Were you,
No, yeah.
Were you there?
Oh, I was there.
Okay.
That's where you met her.
Yeah.
I thought it was for New Year.
No, I was
She
home
wasn't
on
here
New
for New
Year's.
Year's. You were at home, right? And
Well, I wasn't in Cary. I was in I was like I was chilling in the house.
like in Cary, right?
No, in Charlotte. I was in Charlotte.
Why were you in Charlotte?
I don't remember why I was.
She didn't want to come. It's coming out now. She
No, I just didn't want to come because it was my birthday.
No, you were sick.
Was I sick?
Yeah, I remember because you got sick again for your birthday.
Oh my god, I did get sick again for my birthday. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember now.
When's your birthday?
The 31st.
The 31st.
Oh.
Like New Year's Eve.
Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's why I wasn't there. I was sick and then I don't like my birthday. So I was like, I don't want to be around that many
I don't
people.
like the day I was born.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I kind of understand why. Because, like, it's not like I don't like my birthday, but, like, to me, my birthday is just another day.
Yeah.
Like, it isn't, like, something to, like, fully on celebrate. So, like,
I'm the same way.
See, but I think it's cool though to meet people that like are just like mad arrogant on their birthday, because like if there's one day throughout the entire year where you could just be like super selfish, I feel like that's probably like the day. But I've just never like been that person.
yeah,
really, so.
I'm the same way. Like, even for her, when we were, like, trying to plan stuff for her birthday, she's like, oh, I don't really know what I want to do. Like, I'll probably just, like, relax at home. I'm like, Gracie, it's your birthday. We gotta do something for your birthday.
But I didn't want to do anything for my birthday.
Yeah, you did.
I just wanted to chill.
I mean, we found, like, I guess a common ground, like what's the word? What's the word of, like, you meet halfway?
Compromise?
Compromise, yeah. We found a compromise. We went to dinner instead.
Yeah.
Which was still
Which
chill.
is fine.
Yeah.
I'm good
We
with
still have to
dinner.
go to a winery for Bailey. When are
Oh,
we
yeah,
doing
we
that
do.
again? That's pretty soon, isn't it?
I don't remember.
All right, cool.
I would have to check my calendar. I don't know.
The planner. No, yeah, I'm cool with like a dinner or something. But if we go and have like a whole shebang, that's what I'm
Well,
like.
that's what I thought it was on my birthday. Like, we went out to dinner, and I was like, okay, this is enough. Like, I'm fine with it. And next day, I walk in from a brewer after coming back from a brewery with like 4 drinks, and haven't eaten much that day. I'll say a little buzz for sure.
Okay, well, but you of all people should know that you're not just gonna have some small little like, because you know Allie, and that's
I was about to say, I was like, our friends, like they're gonna plan something.
Yeah.
No, but like,
Especially because you never actually like said that you did not want anything. Like I literally said, I was like, I don't want a party. I just
If
want
you
something
throw one,
small.
I'm going to kill you.
No, like I was like, I don't handle it well, but you never said that.
Well, y'all told me like the plan. Well, I guess the original plan. I thought we were gonna go to Pins. So I was like looking forward to
yeah.
Yeah, so like I was like, okay, like I'm looking forward to go to Pins on Monday. Like it was literally the week after. And I was like, okay, like I'm looking forward. And then literally when I came out on Friday, like for like the day after my birthday, there was like a huge party. I came up to Allie, I was like, you lied. I was really looking forward to going to Pins. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you got a surprise party instead, so.
Yeah, I mean we'll go to Pins next Monday instead. So
Who?
Huh?
yeah, we talked about this yesterday for Allie's birthday.
Yeah. That's happening.
Oh, yeah.
I like how both of y'all forgot.
I've been busy, okay?
Yeah, I know. You haven't checked the group chats in a while.
No, I haven't. It's finals week. You guys should
You're
expect.
done now. Then
Well,
now
yeah, but I went home after my final and I took like a 4 to 5 hour nap.
And you still woke up before me.
Yeah.
What time did you go to bed last night? Like to wake up for it?
That's a really good question, Cole. I think I went to bed at like
Oh no.
I don't know, like 4 a.m.
Oh, what?
You know, it's funny because like I kind of figured that because you know how last week we asked her to record and then she was like sick. So like I told you.
Oh yeah, because you texted him at like 3 a.m. It's like, yeah, that's not happening.
No. We were playing Minecraft
Oh,
and
that was
like
so
we were
funny.
like finishing up for the night. I look at my phone. I said from Lil G at 4 a.m. on the dot. She said, what did she say? It was so funny because I was so genuinely confused. What
It
happened.
was like, it's a no-go or something. I was
It
like,
said,
okay.
no, May 2nd, 4 a.m. Never mind, count me out. I'm sorry. I was like, what?
Oh,
Count me
yeah.
out. Well, I was like dying.
Yeah, and then I was like, huh? What you mean? Like for the episode? And then I get a response an hour later at 5:10 a.m. Yeah. I said, oh, all right. She said, I didn't sleep at all due to a fever. I said, holy shit. Okay. Well, but
I
you
have a
also
fever.
just have like, you just can't sleep
Yeah.
at night in general.
I can't.
Do you just have insomnia? Is that
Just
Yeah.
like me.
okay?
Well, I mean, I haven't been like medically diagnosed, and like people have told me I've had insomnia. I just assumed I did because I don't sleep. I don't know any other word for it.
She follows the basic symptom of
Yeah, so I'm assuming.
No sleep check.
Have you tried to go get that treated or talk to someone about that professionally? Because I imagine not getting sleep is probably not fun.
I mean, it's not, but you kind of get used to it, low key.
But
does that play in it? Ooh, I just thought of something. Does that play in it all? Maybe to you don't have time to do that. Like you're just I need to be doing something right now. Sleep is stupid.
Probably, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it's just more like my brain can't stop. I can't just calm down and go to bed. I have to be thinking.
Do you take naps though, throughout the day?
I try to, unless I'm absolutely exhausted, then I will. But usually no, I can't sleep when the light is out. The light will bother me, so I can't really. Take
the
naps.
sun?
Yeah, the sun.
Random question: have you been diagnosed with ADHD before or no?
No.
Okay. That's not what.
I feel
like that was a valid question.
That's a valid question. It's okay. Because one of the
it is, but we were getting into
one of
treatments and diagnosis. I'm okay.
Well, no, one of the symptoms for ADHD is your brain can't stop thinking most of the time.
Well,
it's always on the go. So I didn't know if she actually I never really took her as having someone with ADHD, but I didn't know because ADHD can look differently for each person. So I didn't know if
No, I do not have ADHD.
You just have insomnia.
Yeah.
And a fucked up sleep schedule. Sounds like.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I mean, I do too.
It's okay.
Yeah, well, that Minecraft doesn't help that because it's definitely been screwing with
it doesn't.
us.
You should play with us. It's really fun. I'm telling you that right now.
I would.
You want to join our server?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Sick.
We got a third tonight.
Well, we just have to be careful because it'll be midnight, 1 o'clock. And all right, man, we still got 3 hours left for us to play Minecraft. And I'm yeah, now we should probably go to sleep.
Well, yesterday we played probably a total of 6 hours, right? Because we played from 8 to 10.
Yeah, we we played for 2 hours, did some homework for 2 hours, and then played for another 4 hours.
Yeah, because we hopped up back on.
So it was 6 hours with a 2-hour break in between.
Hey, Minecraft is fun. It's addicting.
Dude,
tell us about it, especially since we're struggling right now with finding resources because of the new caves update.
Yeah.
It's kind of strip mining isn't a thing anymore. You can't just dig in a straight line.
It's really not.
Yeah, you can't really dig in a straight line and find stuff because we did that and we didn't find anything at all. Period.
Yeah, you have to find a cave to find resources now.
I mean, luckily enough, we have a whole cave system underneath where we live, but still it's kind of hard to find stuff still.
It is.
So.
That's fine though. I don't like the new caves update actually.
Really?
I like it, but I don't because I'm not okay. I'm a novice player. I don't That's why I always play on peaceful or I'll make it so it's always day or something. So and mobs never spawn. And I can just roam around and do whatever I want.
And we're just going to see Gracie Burns burn from the
No, you will. I'll be dying
every 10 minutes.
Fell from a height or something?
Yeah, I will fall to my death.
Shot by skeleton.
It will be bad. But it's okay. It'll be fun.
Well, that's me right now because I've had horrible luck recently. Last night, for instance, I went to our nether portal and I went in the nether and before it said loading into the new nether and I just hear a creeper.
That's so sad.
And I spawned into death. It just
that's so bad.
Because you know how mobs can go through the portals too, right? So I guess a creeper went through it and which is on the other side.
It said loading terrain. I heard and I was what? So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, what a great time.
That's unfortunate.
Very.
So okay, random question. What kind of? Is there anything that scares you?
That's so broad.
Sorry. Well, okay. What about? I guess this is a better question. Is there anything that scares you in the future? Does anything that's
about the future that scares me?
Yeah. Because obviously you said you don't like knowing stuff, and the future is something that's unknown because we haven't lived through it. So is there something? Does the future in general scare you, or is there anything that's coming up in the future that's scaring you?
Okay, the future in general scares me
because of it's an unknown.
It's an unknown.
Okay.
And also, it's just kind of scary. Ew.
What do you mean? But it sounds though that you work super hard to ensure that for the most part your future is what you want it to be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I really try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel that kind of comes with your preparedness, where it's okay, if something pops up that's out of the ordinary, like, okay, well, I thought that this might happen. Or if it happens and it's like, okay, well, that was according to plan, kind of.
Yeah. But, like, obviously, like, I'm not prepared for everything. So I'm, like, scared about the things that I'm not prepared for. And, like, there are some things that I, like, don't really think about. And so, like, if it does happen, like, I'm like, oh, God, no. And then I'll ruin everything. And then I'll have to replay.
Like, is there anything, this is very, very broad question. So if you're not able to answer it, I understand. But, like, is there anything about, like, going to a new school now or something like that you could foresee, like, being an issue that you might not be prepared for?
Yeah. I would say probably, okay. Well, I have a lot.
Okay.
She's thought about this at night, 4 a.m.
Yeah. This is my 4 a.m. thoughts, y'all. I'm absolutely terrified about going to a new school. Mm-hmm. Just because, like, I kind of got used to everything here. I know the campus. I know how it works. I know the system. I have friends here. I cheer here.
Well,
there, I don't know anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it works.
Don't you know Junie? She's going there too.
No, she's not.
Huh?
Yeah, she decided not to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm going by myself. So
you didn't tell me that. I thought she was.
Go me. Venturing off on my own.
Yeah.
So it's just like a lot of like, I don't know how I'll react because I don't like change either. So it's like, what if I am not ready to go to a new school? What if I don't like the way professors are teach there? Like, what if I'm not like set up there? Like, I'm set up here. Like, I don't like I still study, but like I'm doing pretty good. 4.0. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm not really worried about classes. You know, slight flex. But like there, I like. What if I do bad?
Are you cheering there too? I don't know if we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, I'm trying out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, she's trying. She's trying out next weekend for it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say too, like maybe depending on how you look at it, like what could be kind of comforting going there is that they love their sports.
They do.
Obviously, over in Chapel Hill. So like, I feel like, not to say that we don't love ours, but ours just suck. So like, there's something actually like cheer for over there.
Plus, like their like facilities for athletics is a lot better, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, it might be for like athletics, but like cheerleading.
Y'all have a whole gymnasium, like literally, you can use the gymnastics. Y'all practice in the gymnastics room.
I did forget about that.
What are you talking about? That's like one of the nicest rooms I've ever been to.
Whatever.
You'll have a whole spring floor to go practice on. What are you talking about?
Whatever.
Yeah, maybe not for cheerleading. As you guys don't have a whole gymnastics facility to go use.
Okay, yeah, but like we had CA. It's the face.
CA, you know, the thing that's not on our campus that we have to drive to.
Wow, that 7-minute drive really got to him, I guess.
7?
Ugh.
The gymnasium,
Why?
dude, the gymnastics area on Chapel Hill is literally walking distance.
Oh, I know exactly where it is. I've been in it, but I'm just saying.
Bro's looking for an answer right now.
There's also a foam pit in there to practice skills and a tumble track. There's no foam pit at CA.
You're not wrong.
There's no coaches there.
You're not wrong. But I'm still right.
You're wrong, Tom.
Sorry, it's like the thing when Tom's right and Laura's wrong. Laura's right. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool actually, because I think Chapel Hill, Duke kind of falls under there too. But Chapel Hill is one of those schools where like they pump a lot of money, not just into like the education, but also like the sports as well. Because I feel like most of the time you'll get like one or the other. Because like I know Duke too is like it's super hard to get into, and like they're like if you graduate with a degree from Duke or Chapel Hill, that's like seen up pretty high.
Yeah, that's why I'm going there.
Yeah. I didn't even realize you're like pretty much wearing like the UNC
this
blue
is actually
today
an accident.
too. So
that's great.
Look at that. It's not
colorblind.
Oh my
God.
We can ask you.
You know, literally, you can't ask you anything.
Can you see? Can you see orange? Like the color orange?
This I can.
Yeah. Because like
that's yellow.
What color is this short?
Oh, that is yellow. There's a new segment that we can start. Somebody just wears something and Thomas tries to guess what it is.
I choose not to answer.
Oh, God.
Prefer not to answer. Yes, I was going to say, like, are oranges greens to you or something like that?
No, it's just like...
It's like, yo, toss me a green.
No, it's just... That I can see, but, like, your shirt...
Well, that's kind of, like, unfair. Is this, like... It's like beige.
It is like a beige.
The fuck is beige?
Like tan.
Yeah.
Like skin color.
That and him is not the same.
Okay, obviously
It's
it's not
close.
the same.
It's a little
actually
darker.
low-key a little close.
Is it closer to me or closer to you?
Maybe closer to you on it. Well,
no, I think it's closer to him.
it's like a medium rare Cole probably is
Yeah.
my shirt.
That's actually a good
You know what?
description.
Medium rare.
Thanks. Huh?
Your steak? I didn't know that.
Whip it
I thought
up.
it
Get
was
that
great.
wagyu meat.
Get that A1 sauce or whatever. Yeah.
We straight
That
up.
the random awkward silences sometimes
I know.
when Thomas leads and we just don't know what to talk about next. Zeta's was bad because there was several times where it was just like, all right, what's next? And
Well, I haven't listened to that one yet.
I was a really
It's
good
a good
episode.
episode.
I liked it.
just,
Really?
it's just kind of the same concept of me leading it. I'm just like, what the fuck do I
Okay,
talk
so
about?
what I'm hearing is that Cole should be responsible
I told
for
him that, and he was like, no, I don't know
leading
this
and
well.
making every single episode.
Well, like 90% of the episodes I lead, but the like one or two occasionally that Thomas leads, it's just
You
like,
can definitely tell who's leading just by listening to each episode.
So why did you decide to lead mine?
I didn't decide it. He decided it.
Cole, why did you do this?
yeah, Cole. Why
Why?
did no he? Well, I've met you like twice,
I know.
so like we didn't.
But come on, Cole.
My bad. I should have. You know what? That is my fault. I should have treated
That's
you
on
better
me,
than
Kyle.
that, and I should have
Come
led the
on.
episode.
That's on Mika.
I apologize. Yeah, far be it for me to have faith in my co-host.
No, really though.
Sorry, Thomas,
I'm just here, honestly.
but you're not though.
You're supposed to be leading.
Which is crazy. Because okay, imagine too, like because okay, we've met before.
Yeah.
But like Zeta or Jade or whoever, I've never met in my life, and then they come and we have like an hour and a half discussion, and then Tom's like, all right, what's next? I'm like, I don't know this person. Like y'all are all okay. Obviously, you guys are all really cool. Like, and I enjoy talking to everybody. But it's just like when you guys initially come here, like, I don't know what to talk about because like I don't know you guys other than like what he tells me from practice. Like Zeta's was easy because I was like, so you fall a lot. Talk about that because he just is always like.
Really though.
See, she doesn't fall a lot is the thing because she has a good base.
Yeah. And I don't stray from him.
Yeah, she actually doesn't stunt with anyone else really. So like I think she has like doubts and fears about going to Chapel Hill and stunting with bad boys because like
Yes.
because
Bad
like
boys, what you want?
well she's like freaked out about that because I know like one of her fears is that like what if she goes to tryouts and like stunts with like a guy that's like absolute shit and like that doesn't show her actual skills.
And then
Well,
I
she
don't make
does
the team.
already.
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, Mom. Hey,
That
now.
would be really funny, actually. Like if you do make the team, and then just like the first practice, you just like call Thomas, like I hate it here. These
She
guys
probably
Oh
suck.
my
will,
God.
honestly. Well, because like my opinion of the guys at the cheer team in Chapel Hill, like they're not.
You like met them? You know?
Yeah, I met a few of them.
Oh wait, don't you like know one of them actually like kind of well? One of the
I know,
guys?
like two guys, not like super well, but like I kind of know. I've stunted with them before.
Because honestly, like cheer, you guys are your own little like fraternity sorority. Like you all just like
What?
know each other from different. Well, at least Thomas does. Like he knows
Well,
people.
he knows
from,
everybody. I don't know how he meets these people.
All right, guys.
I
He
really
says the Same
don't.
thing. I do not know everybody.
It blows my mind.
It blows my mind too.
What do you mean?
My favorite.
You meet random
I
people.
joke with him all the time. Like when I go to the gym with him, we'll be talking about like like how was my form on that one or like how many sets are we about to do whatever, and out of the like I can hear them approaching us here. Is that Thomas Tran? And just comes up and like daps him up, and I'm like, we're literally like mid conversation, and I'm just like, okay.
I think
cool.
it's his personality. I don't know how else he would.
Oh, 100%.
What
Yeah.
do
He
you
would-
mean? I don't
like
know
you
that
just
many
have like
people.
an outgoing personality, so people are like attracted to like come and like talk to you, and then you make friends that way, and then they just reapproach you every single time. So you just know a lot of people.
But like I don't.
Well, he does and he doesn't. Because the best
Yeah.
part about the interaction is like the dude will walk away, and I was like, well, that was kind of rude. And I was like, who was that? And he's like, I don't know. Like he doesn't know his
Yeah,
name.
like at the gym specifically, I probably know one guy's name out of like the 7 people that would come up to me sometimes.
Love that.
It's just the classic, like, dudes could be at a barbecue for like 6 hours and just not get any personal information from each
Yeah.
other.
Which I don't know how y'all do
Just
that.
straight up like, oh,
What do
dude, you
mean?
play
like
COD.
we just talk about random shit and then we just like have fun and vibe out. Like we don't ask for each other's names.
We really are just so simple. Like,
Yeah.
just place a screen in front of us.
football, let's go, yeah. Like that's us. Well, y'all, like probably you.
Okay,
like,
now, well, be careful what you're about to say.
No, I'm just saying, like you guys ask, like you guys want to get to know them, so you ask like personal questions of like, what's your name? Like, what do you do for life? Well, what?
Nothing. Continue talking.
I'm gonna look this
no,
direction.
No, it's okay.
Cause like you generally want to know the people, but like we kind of just like. We just kind of don't really care about the other people. Like we're just there for fun. Like we don't really care.
Okay, that's kind of true. Depending on like what it is, we just go to have like a good time.
Yeah, like we don't really go to like know people, like get to know people.
But it's also too like if it's an event where you know that you're not really like gonna see these people again. Like I'm a little bit different because like I like to know people's names. So like while we're there, if I'm like, oh hey Jack, like come over or.
See, like low key, I'm not gonna lie. I like kind of gave up on that because like I'm so bad with names that like there's no point in asking for names anymore for me.
Kind of felt actually.
Like that's why I don't like really ask for people's names or like talk to like people like that anymore because like my memory of like names are just horrendous. Like I literally can't remember. Like whenever like we have clinics for cheer and stuff like that, I would like ask people for names. Immediately, I would forget them.
I never remember any.
I don't remember any of them.
People's names.
And one of them went to my high school, so like
It happens. It's okay.
So.
Well, we just meet a lot of people at clinics.
That's what I'm saying. Like we meet a lot.
They all blend together.
Yeah. Like.
Not in a bad way.
Well,
you're all the same.
It's just like a lot of people.
There's just a lot of people for like just me to know their names. Like.
Well, that's why. Yeah.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the same on my phone. Like when people text me, if I just have their first name, I'm like, who's this guy? I have to have like. That's why on my phone I have like random names for random people to like remember them how. Like for example, yours is Lil G. I'm not gonna put you as Gracie because Gracie's weird and that. No,
Thanks.
No. Like what I mean by weird, like if I see Gracie, I'm like this. Could
You know
be
what's
like,
weird? Thomas. Thomas is a weird name.
Sorry, you know what's weird? Meredith.
Stop. That's my actual name.
That's like her real name.
My birth name.
Yeah.
Doesn't Allie like call you that?
No.
No. No one
I've heard
really
her a
calls me
couple
that.
times call you Mary.
I got pee.
Literally no one calls me that. Why do you have to pee every episode?
Does he really? Does he have a bad track record?
I swear every single one I listen to. He's like, oh, I gotta go.
I feel like the past two I've had to get up and go to the bathroom, but not mid conversation. That was kind of rude.
No, that was
being
rude.
honest.
No, it was.
No, I've definitely heard Allie call you Meredith like a couple times. It's probably like as a joke.
Yeah, like people who call me that like as a joke, or if they don't know me.
So where did Gracie come from? So like your
My middle name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
It's not one of those like where do you get Dick from Richard or something like that. That didn't sound right. But okay. Well.
Yeah,
do you get like irritated when people call you that?
No. I really don't care.
Okay. Because yeah, like I now that I look at it more, it is a joke. But I'll be like, "Oh, Meredith, come here," or whatever. I'm like, Meredith. Oh, that's who she's talking about. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same thing as calling Allie a Leo. Like that's just weird to me.
Well, but that's like Gracie Meredith. Like those are two completely different.
Yeah, they don't
like,
even
Allie's
sound
just
the
short for.
Well, did I ever tell you the story about like when we first met and like when we
She
first
was
started?
there. What do you mean?
No, okay, so like their first day of tryouts, right? When we like were stunting together, right?
Yeah.
I knew your name was Gracie, and like we were stunted forever. So I was trying to find your name in the band to text you to send me those videos.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find your name because it's on there. It's Meredith, and I didn't know your first name was Meredith. So I was like, is she just like a ghost or something? Like, did she not actually try out or something? I was so confused because like I legit could not find you in the band.
Yeah, I went to the in-person tryouts and then I dropped out.
What? Oh yeah, I was just like so confused.
I made it that far, and then I left.
Then I was like, what the hell? Like, why can't I find you? And then I eventually find you by like your picture, and I'm like, Meredith, who's this Meredith? She looks like the.
She looks. Is this her sister?
I was like so confused. I was like, is this like her? In my head, I was like, is this like her legal name or something? Like, is that why like it's Meredith? And I was come to find out that's like your actual name, but like you just don't go by it. Is there a reason why you just don't go by it? I think we had this conversation.
I mean, it's just like a lot of like my friends call me Gracie, and then when I like bring in new friends or like make new friends, like they'll catch one of like my childhood friends being like, "Oh, Gracie," and they're like, "Who the f is Gracie?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's
like,
me. I'm sorry."
This is Meredith.
Well, like your middle name isn't even Gracie, is it?
It's Grace.
Yeah. So like that's even more of a play on like.
Mind boggled.
Yeah. So like legit, you're just going. It's just a nickname.
It's just a nickname.
They just added an I.
Yeah, just I don't know.
Dude, but like adding an I changes a lot of things because if you added I in my name, you go from Thomas Tran to Thomas Train. Like,
that is true.
That is true.
And then I'm Coyle. If you add an I to my name, mine there's nothing. Yeah, cool. Like, anyway, moving on.
It's not cool.
Well, I had a funny story about that too, because when I started the Instagram page for the podcast, I saw like Meredith Burns, because like there was a bunch of
your Instagram page has Meredith Burns. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
which is like really weird because like, does anyone really call you Meredith now except like your boyfriend? Because I know he calls you that sometimes.
Rarely though.
Oh.
But but I mean, people. Okay, when I like. Professors, teachers know me by Meredith because that's all my legal documents. Like, it's on my transcript. It's on like that type of stuff.
Don't they like hand out like preferred names? Like, because I know some professors.
Some don't.
I was like, some don't. So I usually just I just make it a thing that like professors and teachers are just gonna call me Meredith because for one, if they do, like, especially like in high school where like you didn't really get like handed out things that you could like write your preferred name. Like, you would have to be like, oh, call me this. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not gonna do that in front of the class. Like, I'm not that type of person.
Is that one of your fears? Just to like speak out? Because
yeah.
I mean, you also, funny enough, I forgot about this because you have a fear of like public speaking too.
Yeah, I'm terrified of it.
Like, because she took
That's a pretty general fear though.
No, like she has a rational fear, like a bad fear. Because didn't you? Was it last semester or this semester that you had like a public speaking class? Or like you had to like.
I had to do a presentation.
Yeah.
At the end, and it was like my final. It was bad.
Yeah, she went to therapy to like prepare for that. Like that's
I did.
It was bad.
Because it was bad.
Dang.
Yeah. So like, and like when I tell you, because at the banquet, like our cheer banquet, for someone that was very scared of public speaking, she like stood up and spoke about like all the seniors, and like I knew I was like that was I'm very proud of her because I was not surprised. I was surprised that she did that.
It took a lot.
And B, like for the most part, she held it together until afterwards. Then she started like bawling.
No, I was crying during. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
was literally crying the whole time. As soon as I opened my mouth, I was like, oh no. I shouldn't have done this, but I already spoke, so I was like, it's too late. Just throw yourself into it.
Yeah, but like all of us, like up in like the seniors, it was me, Allie, Ashley, Liv, and Bailey, Michaela, and we were like, this is so out of the ordinary for her. Like, we were shocked to see you talking.
Because I won't even call it cheer.
What do you call it?
I don't call it, like, whenever like we start a cheer, like I'm never the one to call it. Even when
like
they
call it cheer.
Yeah, like even when they ask me to, I'm like, no. Someone else.
Like, she doesn't say anything like most of the time. Like, so that's why I was like very shocked to hear her do that. So that says a lot about her.
Yeah, go me. Never again though. That was terrible.
All right. I
only did it for y'all.
As she's sitting at the Chapel banquet, you're my best bass ever. I'm about to call her up. What the fuck did you just say?
You'll never know.
You definitely need
to find out. I can find out real easily.
We've talked about this in past episodes, but you definitely need to be the person that's like, guys, coach is right. It's on us. Like, you give the motivational like speech for the whole team.
Shut up.
They're like, Gracie, what? Why are you talking about this?
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. Well, do you just like have a general fear of like talking in public?
Yeah.
You just not like. Is there a reason? Or
I mean, obviously,
like I know everyone has like a general, like a small like fear of like public speaking, but like when I tell you like yours was bad.
Yeah.
I know it was, but like.
Have you thrown up before? Like gotten nervous?
I passed out.
Oh, I'd probably take throwing up at that point. Well, I wouldn't. But
no, I would rather throw up than pass out. Passing out was like embarrassing. So was throwing up. But
for what? Like, what did you pass out?
Like presenting, like in high school, like I would get up and I'd be like talking, and then all of a sudden I'll be on the floor.
You just wake up?
No, and then the teacher is like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess."
You wake up. Did I finish my presentation? No. Did I get an A?
Well, because I've gotten better about it. Like I'm not as nervous now, especially like I feel like college has been a lot better because if it's one of those like interactive classes where you guys are all like friends pretty much by the end of the semester.
Yeah.
Because I just one of my finals was like a presentation for.
See, I hate that.
For a hip hop class.
What?
We learned about like hip hop. It was really cool.
I mean, okay.
So, Queen. But.
Go off, King.
Yeah. So like we did a presentation at the end of that, and I was still like nervous, but it was a lot easier because like you you basically know everybody in there.
Yeah.
But like we had people like in middle school for science fair and stuff like that would literally like throw up before, and it's a class of people you've known since you were like 4, and people still are like when they.
See, that's me.
But that's a lot. Like, I think of the fears, that's like top 3, if not like 1.
It's very common.
For public speaking.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
very rare that you find somebody that's just like super comfortable when they go up there. Because like for my presentation, we talked about this too with Zeta's. Like I'll try and make a joke to just try to like ease the tension, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like one of my topics was it was like a female graffiti artist, and she got her start by like spray painting her like ex-boyfriend's name on like walls and stuff, like as a joke. So I said that, I was like, yeah, she started by like spray painting his names on walls. And then like I had the next thing I was going to say, but like as an anecdote, I was just kind of like, oh yeah, like poke that guy or something. And then you just hear like awkward laughs like in the classroom. I was like, what? And I literally was like, why did I say that?
I would hate that. Like, I would hate that.
See, like it can either go super well and like it laughs, or like it gets laughs and people are like more relaxed, I guess, with the presentation, or it'll be like super awkward and it makes it worse because
Yeah.
now you just have to like finish what you were talking about.
Well, okay, because you said you feel better presenting to people that you know versus like, do you think you present better with people with you know or people you don't know?
Neither.
Because like, well,
They're both
the
bad.
secret third option.
well, the reason why I ask is because you're in a job that like you basically present yourself in all the time. Like you
Yeah,
do,
and I hate that aspect of my job. I love everything else about my job, but that. If I
What
don't have to
is it
talk,
the UCA
yeah,
thing? Or
Yeah.
she does UCA with me as well.
what
And,
do you
like,
do? Because he just does like tickets and shit. So
What? No, those
That's
are competitions.
competitions.
Oh,
So
what
like
do-
over the summer we work camps and we like have to go to like in front of like all the kids and like teach kids like certain skills, teach kids like how to do like this and this, and like we have to present it to them like as if like it's like you're like basically like a class. Wow, words, like a class of like, all right, this is what we're gonna do, this is what you guys are gonna learn. So like for a person that has fear with public speaking and like just in public in general, you're in a job that does that.
yeah.
So like
fear of people.
Human.
So, like, how do you, I guess, overcome that in your job versus, like, a, like, class presentation? I know that they're two different things. Because,
Yeah.
like, one is, like, you actually doing stuff versus another, you're just speaking most of the part.
I think the biggest thing with like my fear of public speaking, it stems from also like I'm being graded. But like when I'm at my job, like I know I'm not obviously like I'm getting paid to do it, so it's why is your couch doing this to my hand?
It sheds.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
We're getting a new,
That is-
We're gonna have to
getting a new
like pat
couch.
you down when you get up because
No,
it's like
really
We're getting a new
though.
couch.
Oh my god, it made me lose my.
This
train of
couch has been here
thought.
since we've moved in.
I assumed, but oh my god,
Yeah,
it's bad.
We're getting a new couch because the people from the office came in and was like,
Well,
"Fuck that."
twice now they've come in and like, this couch needs a fixer upper. I was like, where is it? Because they've
like,
said
"We need
it
it."
like twice. So
It's like, you've told me, but
need it.
I mean, I think because it's my job, I'm able to like push past it. Like I'm just able to like just be like, I need to do this because if I don't, I'll get fired. Pretty much, that's how I talk about it in my mind.
But isn't that the same with like public speaking? Like if you had a presentation, like if you don't do it, you get a bad grade. What's the
Yeah.
difference?
Okay. It's also depending on my audience, right?
Okay,
like,
so that's what I was asking. Like, do you think it's based off like better if you don't know them or if you know them?
it's better if I don't know them.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
If I do know them, then I'm like, y'all, I see them next class. Like,
Yeah.
like when I'm teaching these camps, like I'm like, they will literally never see me again, most likely.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
So
what I was
it's
wondering.
like I can say anything within reason, obviously.
I was about to
But,
say, I was like, well, you
I
don't say
can-
shut the fuck up, kid.
well, obviously, but like I can say most things, and even if I say it like wrong, I'll slip out my words, or like my speech impediment will become more prominent. Then like it's like, yeah, they'll notice, but then I can be like, I don't have to see you literally for the rest of my life after I leave this camp.
yeah.
But when it's a class, like see them next class or when I'm done. Then I just
Think
have
about that
this-
the whole car ride home.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just be like,
Well,
oh,
it's funny
God.
that you say like you won't ever see these kids again, but like we probably definitely will.
Oh, we definitely will.
Because
But
I've
like,
definitely seen some kids from like from the camps that I've done, and they're like, are you like someone from my camp? Are you like one of the instructors? I was like, probably.
Okay,
I don't remember.
I feel like it's different though.
How's that?
Because you're a guy, and I feel like you're more like memorable. Like people are gonna recognize you. Me? How many small white girls with blonde hair work for UCA? So many.
I guess
I
that's
am not
true.
being recognized.
I'm like one of 3 Asian guys in North Carolina that works for UCA.
In North Carolina.
Yeah, because like we're in like a group chat.
You're an endangered species.
Yeah, like we're in a group chat of like all of North Carolina staff because like we can do camps all over North Carolina. Like if they want us to go somewhere, we can like go.
Yeah.
So I looked at the list before. I'm like one of like maybe 2 or 3 guys that's Asian and like that works in North Carolina.
I feel like too also like kind of what we were talking about earlier. Your personality probably is like one of one.
Yeah, and
It's
I'm
like,
quiet, so I'm not like the one that they're gonna remember.
Which is very interesting for a UCA staffer because like I don't know many.
bills need to be paid, bro.
No, literally.
It doesn't really pay that well, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
It pays, but not the best. So
best. But it's money.
Well, it's also too like something you're comfortable with because like cheerleading.
Yeah, like I know the topic. Like
Yeah.
I know the topic pretty well.
Which
I
makes it
would
a lot
say.
easier.
have you worked like a different job before? Like I don't know your like job history.
Before, I worked
Like I
for
know you worked
UCA.
for like a little gymnastics place.
Yeah, I worked as a gymnastics and cheer coach, and then before that, I was a face painter.
A face painter?
I was.
I actually didn't know that.
I was.
Like
And then I stopped doing face painting by being like paid for it, and I started volunteering. So I would get volunteer hours for my college applications.
you know that's kind of smart actually.
So just like freelance face painting, or like
just animals. Or
there was like
whatever.
a corporation.
No, okay. So it was kind of weird because like so one of my best friend's mom like did the company and like did the face painting, and she wanted her daughter to do it with her.
Yeah.
But her daughter was not interested, and I loved anything involving art growing up. I still love it now. So I was like, she was like, "Oh, you like painting? Do you want to learn how to face paint?" And I was like, "I mean, sure, why not?" And she taught me, and I became kind of one of her employees. And she would pay me for every single.
Did she pay you good?
I mean, I was like 13. No.
That's
$5.
definitely illegal.
Heck yeah.
Okay, it wasn't like $5, but she didn't like pay me like.
Dinner. That's me now.
She would give me food though. She was great.
Well, like, because if you really think about it, your history of jobs is face painting, and that I wasn't expecting. But like, you taught kids tumbling, and then you have UCA. They're like those are like your safe.
Yeah.
So like, would you do another job that's not related to cheerleading or
I
something?
mean, yeah, I would. I'm gonna have to eventually.
Well, like I meant like that's out of your comfort zone. I'll say that.
I mean, I would.
Like, would you see yourself as a server?
I do. The only thing I would never walk in, fast food. Not doing it. I don't care how desperate I am.
Like,
I'll find another
like
job.
McDonald's fast food.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
Or Chick-fil-A, not doing it. I actually did debate Chick-fil-A because I heard they paid pretty well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, this like, I feel like Chick-fil-A and Amazon are like in pretty similar like spectrums, kind of, because people
Amazon-
like they have really good benefits, but like the hours sometimes is like.
A lot of people don't like working at Amazon because I've heard they don't like the TOT. You know what TOT stands for?
No.
Time off task.
Oh.
So like they keep track of how much time how much time you're off task. So like, let's say you're working, right?
Where for Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't like that because like you can get fired for like 10 minutes of off task or whatever. So like, let's say, because I literally saw a video on TikTok. It was like a guy. He was like, "Yeah, I finished with my like work because I have nothing left to do." So like a manager came by. He was like, "You've been 30 minutes time off task." He said, "I literally can't do anything. Like I have nothing left to do." And he was like, "There's pallets over there." I'm like, "That's not my job description. Like I'm not hired to do that." He was like,
Yeah.
"You're fired because you didn't do anything for 30 minutes." Like what?
Like I didn't have anything to do.
Yeah. So like
I would
Amazon,
sue.
I heard Amazon's good money, but like it's also grueling work. Like you have to continuously do stuff, and like I don't know how they keep track of like your TOT.
I don't know. That's weird though. I would hate
Well,
that.
I'm with you on that one because I work in retail right now, and that sucks enough as is. But like food, I feel like is the one thing that's just you can never like do
Yeah.
right for people. So because like at least retail, you could just be like, no, we don't have that or something, or like
Yeah.
you know enough where the people will be like, okay, that's fine. Like we get all the time because we have like a different formatted store than like all the rest of them. People are like, well, this is stupid. I'm like, I didn't do it, so
I just worked.
Yeah.
my fault. But yeah.
Yeah.
But food, it's like I wanted a 3-inch patty instead of a 2 3/4 or something. It's just a headache. So
Yeah.
But,
So.
yeah.
So anything but fast food, I'll do.
Anything but fast food, you said?
Yeah.
Interesting. I just didn't see you like. I mean, just based off your history, I just don't see you working other than like, I guess, cheerleader or something.
I mean, that's just because you.
Do you see
me
yourself
as
like coaching in the future?
I have. I just. Seems like a lot, you know?
Do you doubt yourself?
Big response.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually the true reason.
In that,
Yeah.
Like actually?
Yeah.
You doubt yourself?
Of course I do.
I feel like you'd
I
be a
doubt
good
myself in
coach.
almost everything. Well, thank you.
I mean, like, you can't be worse than art.
well, thank you. Did I mention I have a 4.0 GPA, by the way?
Yeah, it's like playing again.
Yeah, like, you can't be worse than art coach. So.
I mean, yeah.
Let's have another conversation about Charlotte's.
You know what? I
coaching.
don't even go there anymore. So I
yeah.
don't care. Both of us don't care.
I'm so tired of that. So
Tell us about it. Tell me about
Well,
it.
clearly a lot of
Happy
your
with that.
teammates weren't, because like hella of them are back on the team again this year.
Well, there's a lot of people that also didn't come back.
That's
like,
true.
Like I said, I did the math. It was like 40% of people like wasn't coming back.
Well, yeah, but like when I saw the list of it,
Most of those are.
I knew like a lot of those people.
That was the 50% that was there. I told you 40% didn't come back.
Yeah.
So like.
now you're doing the
probably-
math.
I did the math because there was like 40.
They'll do it for this, but not
Yeah.
for like a test or something.
Got
It was like there was because last year we had like 48 people in the program and like 20 of them wasn't coming back. So I did the math. It was like it came out to like 48% of the team wasn't coming back, and it was like 52% was coming back.
I feel like that's accurate. I think we have like about 50-50.
Yeah, so like the other 50% of the team is like new people. So
Yeah, because I looked at that list and I was like,
there's a lot of new
a
people.
lot of new people.
Which honestly, I think too is kind of cool, because then like if you are involved again with it this year, like maybe not on the team or coaching, but if you just get to meet like a bunch of the
I've
the
met a
young
few of
blood.
them. Yeah, I've met a
and
few of them before,
that'd be
but like
cool.
It's a
No.
bad sign though.
well, some of them they're like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" And I'm like, "I used to be on the team. I'm just here."
Who are you? Do you know who I am?
This is my stomping grounds, boy. Get out of here. So, and then I can't do that at Chapel Hill because I don't know that many people at Chapel Hill.
It's okay.
I'm about to show up, and because I know we talked about this at like a Moe's one time. She's like not doubtful or scared, but like she's kind of like worried about like stunting with the new guys because like I told you a lot of the guys is like likes to go stunt for free or like for fun outside of like practices, and I know you don't really like to do that much.
I do if I'm just not busy, but I'm just usually busy. I would do it. I just don't have time.
Now you have time.
Yeah, and I would do it.
That's fair. I mean, we're gonna have to stunt anyways before your tryouts.
Are you gonna go to Raleigh?
What? What do you mean? Are you not gonna be here?
I'm gonna go home eventually.
Yeah, but your lease still isn't up.
And
Yeah.
Well, I'll be like in and out of Charlotte, but I'll be mostly at home.
What the? I'm not driving to Raleigh to stunt unless like you come to Legacy, because that's where
I'll go to Legacy,
Okay.
even though I don't want to, but I'll go.
It's free. It's
I
on
get like
Saturday.
you're talking about earlier. If my friend goes, I guess I will.
I was like, I guess.
She literally like only would stunt with me, really. Like whenever
No,
she's
I will stunt with other people. It's just
Just-
it's stressful. With you, it's not stressful. I know how you stunt, so it's like I know what to expect.
so she basically she knows to expect that I suck. All right, cool. Good enough.
I know I'm gonna be dropped a couple times.
I've only dropped her once ever.
Twice.
What was the second time?
Okay, wait. Which time are you thinking of?
The first one was like the low to high last year, like our first year.
Yeah,
And
and
what's
then
the second?
another one was on Daytona.
What? What are you talking
No,
about?
during our practice, you dropped me.
It was I put you down and you slipped.
Should have caught me.
I caught you. I
Again,
have the
Shoulda
video.
caught
Hold
me.
on.
Again,
Hold on.
it's your fault, Thomas.
I think I have
literally
the
your
video.
fault.
No. I think
No,
I have
it was
the
your
video.
fault.
Was
Bro.
it the toss live? Is that one?
Yes.
You slipped.
Okay.
You literally
All right,
slipped.
all right.
Whoa! Talk about this one. This one right here.
Yes.
Watch. I caught you.
Uh-huh.
You see how much I caught you?
And
you
then
slipped.
no, you should have stopped me from falling to the floor. That
You
is your
literally
fault.
slipped.
Your fault.
Anyway,
Sorry, you're right. I'm wrong.
If you're not, wow. I think this goes. Yeah, I just had a seizure. I think it goes for the two of us. I think it'll be a cool opportunity, and like for you, I mean, hopefully you'll make the team. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't, but
I really hope so too.
No, she is gonna make the team.
I feel like it'll be really.
You
cool.
don't know that.
The doubt. Here's the doubt again.
I feel like yeah. Shut up, Gracie. I feel like
you're gonna make the team.
You don't know that.
You made it past round 1 with your tumbling, so you're gonna be fine.
I mean, yeah.
With your stunting.
Okay, but it's not just stunting. I have to be like a good like.
You're a good cheerleader, number 1. Number 2, your biggest thing is stunning, so they're gonna see you stunning well.
What if I get it placed with a bad boy? Ha.
You're not gonna be stunting with one guy the whole time.
You don't know that.
Did you stunt with one guy when we tried out?
To be honest, I blacked out our tryout. I have no idea what we did.
That's what I was gonna come out. Okay, hold on.
You've been passing out.
I don't remember any of it.
That's what I was gonna talk about earlier because I blacked out earlier too. So
you guys, come on now.
No, okay. So another thing that we talk about a lot, which is like super random, like whenever we talk about this, I'm just like, how the fuck? You have a tendency to like black out like certain moments, or like not black out. Like she forgets a lot of it. So like for example,
it's not like I'm not like falling to the floor.
When she says black out, she's just like not present. Like she's just not there. So like for example,
use like zone out rather.
Yes,
is probably
yes.
blackout to me just sounds.
I don't know why she just says she blacks out a lot.
I don't know. I've started it and now I can't stop.
Like this is my.
Obsessive blackout. This.
No, I think I can see what she means. Like my thought process of like her blacking out is like, let's say you're watching, like there's a mini person inside your like brain, right? And you're watching everything she does, and like all of a sudden like it just stops, like nothing's showing on the screen. Like so it's like still working, but you can't see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like my analogy of like when she says she's blacking out.
He's kind of right. It's like when I say like I black out, it's just like I like how I view my life, right? It's like it's a timeline, right? And I'm like watching myself do everything, and then there'll just be a black spot, and then it starts, and then a little black spot, and then it'll start.
So I guess like that's what she means by blacking out, because like that's kind of like analogy of like if you're drinking and you black out, like there's certain moments in, like of the night like you don't remember.
Then it's like that.
Like just throughout the day?
No, through her life.
Like through my life.
Oh, like points that you just don't really remember?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant just like, okay, I took that completely differently.
It's okay.
I thought you meant like throughout the day. It's like, huh?
All of a sudden she just...
That's what I thought you were talking about. I was like, that's terrible.
No.
So like, this is what I mean.
I mean, no, that makes sense. I feel like most people have that, where it's like there's that one point, like, man, you remember that was like a vivid memory for me. Like,
no, she said she blacked out a whole year.
I have.
So like, let me explain. So like, this is where I was going, because last year, our first year cheering, she said,
"Here, I think you need your drinks."
Her first year cheering, she said she didn't remember like 99% of like what happened. Like she said, the only thing I don't think. Do you remember Daytona?
I remember Daytona.
Okay, so she remembers Daytona, which is like the competition we went to compete. But like she says, everything leading up to that, she doesn't really remember.
And that could just be like maybe nothing to you, like super exciting or important.
It was her first year cheating at like a college level.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee like it's going to be a core memory or anything.
Yeah, it's just like, well, last year, that was a tough year for me. So it was like especially like cheer related, like it wasn't necessarily.
In my opinion, it was a better year than this year.
It was.
I was surprised you didn't black out more this year than last year.
Who said I remembered this year?
Never mind.
Exactly.
So sad.
Oh, she remembers. No, you know what she does remember doing this year? She remembers all the time she was mad at me. I'll tell you that.
I do. I was mad at Thomas for like the majority of the year, to be honest.
All right, cool.
That sounds about right.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
Fuck me. I guess.
But it's okay.
Well, okay, so like, do you think like you blacking out, I guess, during like the moments that like...
I'm going to go to the bathroom, so
What is wrong with both of y'all?
Look, I've been holding this one because...
I was holding mine too since the beginning.
I was prepared to cap us, but Thomas just kept on yapping, so...
Yeah, how long are we at?
We're at an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, just
so, yeah, so like, do you think you blacking out during the years and stuff like that is based off like, I guess you just want to block out those moments and like your doubts of like I guess like whenever your fears do come true, do you just try to block it out, and that's why it blacks out?
Yeah.
That sounds so...
I mean, I think I get overwhelmed, and I get to the point where it's like too much, and so
you just shut down.
I shut down, and then I don't remember anything.
But like that sounds like it's common, because you said you didn't remember like a whole year.
I mean, I remember. Okay, a year is a bit like dramatic.
You literally told me like I don't remember anything from that year. I'm like, how?
Wait, what year?
Our first year.
Well, like, okay, cheer-wise, I don't remember a lot from that year. But, like, I remember other parts of that year.
What do you mean you don't remember much of that
like,
year?
I remember, like, the big things in cheer. Like, I remember, like...
Your first football game? Remember that?
Yeah, like, I remember the first... Well, it was a long time ago. But I, like, remember the first football game. I remember the away game in Georgia.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I remember getting placed on mat.
I don't remember that.
I remember crying a lot.
Were you nervous for that?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. I was nervous for both sides. Like, I was nervous that I wasn't going to make it, but then I was nervous that I was going to make it.
Oh, so you, like, conflicted. Like,
yeah, I was very conflicted about being on nationals.
You didn't know if you wanted to be on it.
Yeah.
Or not. Okay. That makes sense.
So I remember that. I remember Daytona.
Our, like, mat tryout was, like, really good. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't remember our actual tryout.
So,
but like I won't like black out like a whole year. I'll just black out some parts of the year.
So like 77% of the year.
I would say like 77. I would say like 60.
That's not much.
No. 50. We'll say 50.
God,
that's still a lot.
So you're like end of the year Instagram post is like 2 pictures. I was like, hey guys, this was my year.
No, because I take a lot of pictures, to be honest. Sometimes it'll be random, like it'll just be of me, but I'll remember things from pictures. So like,
that's nice.
My memories on my phone are my memories. Like I don't have an actual memory. I guess.
Do you think like, because I know you're pretty like organized. You're pretty. Hold on, how do I phrase this? You're organized when it comes to like your schedule and stuff like that. So like, do you write things down all the time because you have to like you feel like you're gonna forget it all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like I was gonna say you're an organized person, but I can't really say that as I walked into your room.
I'm not okay.
You're
My
organized.
room is different.
That's what I'm saying. You're organized in a sense of like scheduling and stuff like that. Other than that, like you're kind of a mess.
I am, but it's okay.
All right. I mean, I'm kind of similar.
You've been more organized recently. Like your room doesn't look terrible.
Mine's so bad right now.
Thanks.
But I have been sick, so I haven't been cleaning.
That's different. Well, the last time I saw you was when we went to the banquet.
She blacked out. She doesn't remember.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Why were you in my room?
Because
Such a sincere question. Why were you there,
you asked me, hey, Thomas, can you go ask Bailey to go get some nail polish remover?
Yeah. Okay, I remember now.
You're wrong. It's your fault.
Sorry, my fault.
Yeah.
She's
Haven't you
knocking my
learned
door.
by now, Thomas? God.
I was just explaining why I was in her room. I wasn't being a creep. I just walked in and I saw a mountain of... I was like looking around. I saw a mountain of clothes like this high up there. Basically.
I was like, okay, that's dramatic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got an outer like that.
My fault. Like this.
That was dramatic.
Well, you have a beanbag in your room, right?
I do.
Yeah. So like you have a mountain of clothes on top of your beanbag. I know that.
I don't.
You did when I was there.
Okay, no, that must have been blankets because I take nap when I do take naps. The rare naps that I do take on my beanbag.
Which I don't blame you for, because you had that beanbag from like your dorm last year, right?
Yeah.
I
Originally it was my sister's.
I remember being on that. Isn't there a hole in it or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I
That thing's comfy. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, it's nice.
I really want a beanbag now.
It's like it's not like a traditional beanbag.
It's like a fat beanbag. It's like huge.
It's big, and it's like if you
like
unzip
it like swallows her.
It does. If you unzip it and you let it like fold out, it becomes a queen size bed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, like it's not like a good queen size bed, but it's something.
Probably queen size to you.
Well, like it is queen size, but like I'm not saying it's not lumpy. Like it's definitely like
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, for you, somebody's like 3'6". It's probably like a queen size bed, but He said
4'11",
that. I didn't
actually.
say that. Huh?
4'11", actually. No, you're 4'10", right?
4'11".
Okay.
You're right.
Well, Zeta's 5 foot. I forgot. She's taller than you. Yeah.
Wait, no, I thought she was also 4'11".
No, she's 5 foot.
I'm pretty sure she said that on her episode that she's like 4'11".
No, her license says 5 foot, so she's 5
She
foot.
might have lied on her license.
What?
Just saying.
She lied?
She might have. She might have rounded up. I was about to.
Did I tell you that?
She's taller than you. I know that for a fact.
I thought we were like the same height.
You're the same height as Brielle.
No, I'm taller than Brielle.
You're taller than Brielle?
Yeah, isn't Brielle 4'10"?
I thought she was 4'11".
I don't know.
No, you're all the same height, in my opinion.
Well, also, I don't know.
You guys all blurred again. Did I tell you that story about like when I went to go get my 21 license?
No.
Where the guy was like just asking like the preliminary questions. He was like, "How tall are you?" I was like 5'9". He goes, "Oh, it says in your old one you're like 5'8". 5'8" and a half. I was like, all right, bro. Let me round up.
Why you gotta do me like that?
Let me have that extra half inch or whatever.
Well, mine's always just been 5'10".
Yeah.
I feel like I've honestly gone down, probably just like shortened down.
It's funny though, because like of all, I would say of all the teammates, but like you, Zeta, like other people on the team that are like shorter compared to everybody else, they're never under like 4'11" or something. Because what was Morgan Govan back in high school? How tall was she?
4'11".
Yeah, like I'd never meet anybody that's like, is that just like the cutoff? Like
Well,
you're
that's the
not going to be
cutoff,
shorter
like-
than that?
Well, you can't. Being shorter than that, most of the time, like you're younger, and like most women stop at like. Well, the average height for women isn't like 5 foot.
It's like 5'2", I think.
I thought
something
I think it's
5 foot.
5'3".
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought it was 5 foot for some reason. Because
No.
for average men, it's like 5'10". 5'10" is like average for men.
It is.
It's like 5'8",
It's
5'9".
for men.
Wait. I thought it was 5'9".
It's 5'10" for men. That's
Really?
why that's why I'm average. So.
Damn, I'm below average.
No, you're average. You're 5'10". You're the same height
I'm
as
5'9".
me.
I just said I was 5'9".
And
I gotta go
half.
back to the DMV and be like, "Hey, bruh, raise that
Please.
thing
Down.
one more time." I'm actually 6'3". He's like,
No, so like, yo, you know what's funny? I went to a doctor's like a couple years ago, and they were like measuring my height, and they're like, "Yo, you're 5'9" and a half." I said, "Hold on, give me a second. Let me just
stretched out.
measure again." And they're like, "Oh, you're 5'10". I'm like, "All right, that's right." I was about to say.
Stand on your tippy toes a little bit.
I used to do
I
that.
was wearing my
actually.
forces then, just a few inches.
Yeah,
high.
the like 9-inch sole or whatever were you just doing. Allie's freaking like monster truck Converse shoes that she wears make her like 6 feet taller.
Wait, she just bought some. What is it? Nike Blazers. This is gonna make her tall too.
Oh, cool. Love that. Somebody that's normally like this much shorter than me, and then I will talk one day. I'm like,
No,
oh,
imagine
hey,
like you come in
something's
and
new.
she's wearing heels. It's like 4 inches. I'm like, wow.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Anyway, I think we're at a good breaking point because we're at like an hour and 40 minutes
What time
now.
is it?
Also, Cole hasn't eaten yet today, so
I
I also haven't eaten anything today.
Oh my gosh, we should like hang
No,
out.
we should go eat.
God.
Yeah, I'm very hungry, so.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired.
This has been a fantastic conversation,
I'm
but I also
glad.
don't want to like black out because I haven't eaten anything. So,
My eyes are already blurry.
well, yeah, you're still in the wake up phase.
No, literally.
You'd still be asleep.
You
right
haven't
now.
even started your day.
Okay, but like I've been better about it because I woke up early yesterday.
I don't believe you.
You can ask him.
Wait, what's that question?
That he woke up early yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
I woke up early yesterday. You know what time I woke up yesterday?
No.
11:30.
Shut. I'm sorry.
Early for me. Sorry. I woke up early for me.
I'm gonna.
It is really
I'm
early for him.
gonna kill him.
Like okay.
This
let
whole
me-
time.
Hold on. Let me rephrase. I woke up at 10 and didn't get out of bed until 11:30. So like I started doing stuff and like I was at.
What time do you wake up? I guess is a better.
She wakes up at like 7 every day.
Okay, but that's okay
Because of classes.
because of
and exams.
classes.
Okay,
If
on an
I-
off day, what time?
On an
do you-
off day, usually like 9:30.
Nah.
But
bro.
I'll wake up at 9 or 9:30, but I won't leave my bed until later.
Oh, okay.
So literally what I just do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
So.
But still, like, it's early for me. Like, I was productive. Like, I got up, I went grocery shopping, I came back, I ate, blah, 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 I did stuff. We went
Oh
to-
no, yeah, you did wake up.
Yeah, we went to
early
Boot-
yesterday.
We went to Boot Barn. Like,
I just think it's funny that like during like classes that like you would be asleep and you would wake up by the time I'm done with my day.
yeah, pretty much.
She's at home chilling. Tom's like, first class of the day.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah, Gracie be like, yeah, I finished at 12 or 1. And I'm like, oh, I haven't started my day yet.
I'm making breakfast, yeah.
I just got up. Like, ask him how many times he's seen me this week wearing the same clothes every morning to go eat.
He has the same UNC Charlotte hoodie and like Snoopy pants. I've just come back from class and he's just in the kitchen, hood on, just wearing that. And I said, at least like change the hoodie or something. Like you gotta.
Something's gotta change.
Add some variety.
I was switching it up. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't want to switch it up. I just like the sweatshirt. It's comfy.
Right,
when do you wash it?
I just washed it. It's in the wash now.
I'm proud of you.
So I just cleaned it. Nice.
All right.
So you'll be seeing that next week too.
Oh gosh. Tomorrow morning. Hey, what's up?
Good morning, guys. How you doing? Well, I have an exam tomorrow, so I can't do that.
All right. Anyway, this technically is the long-awaited finale of the second season. So,
wow, how do you feel being the finale of the finale game?
I feel
ended
great.
on a high note.
Or blacked out, you know.
I mean, it felt great.
She got texted tomorrow. I don't remember filming that, to be honest.
No,
Did you?
Literally, I'll listen to this and I'm like, I don't remember saying that. But
Did you have any doubts before coming onto the show?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you didn't know the freaking topic.
Yeah.
That was the doubt.
Like, the doubt was, crap, what if I get a bad topic?
We've never given a bad topic.
Yeah.
I'd like to think we've never given a bad topic.
We've never given a bad topic.
What if I was the first?
Well, that's awkward.
You're
then.
never going to win this game.
So you have an hour and 40 minutes of a bad topic.
Exactly.
Damn, this episode sucked.
Gracie's always like the what if type of person,
I
not
am.
the what could or what will.
What if?
Yeah, that's
Like,
fun.
That's how I live my life.
She's gonna be like, what if I was like 9 foot tall instead of 4'11"?
I wish.
What if I didn't get into Chapel Hill? What would my life be?
Okay, we got to start talking about the uncertainty around Chapel Hill.
No, literally.
That bad.
Why?
So this was the finale of the season. Not 100% sure when the next one's going to start. I guess now that it's summer, technically, like we could just hit the ground running. I guess.
We already have our next guest. I texted her like
Wait, who is it?
I'm not telling you on here right now.
Okay.
We'll when we wrap, he can tell you who
Okay.
it is. But yeah, so again, sorry for those of you still here. The delay of when this one came out because we've been very, very.
It's been like
busy,
what 2 weeks since we released an episode.
Yeah.
Y'all are lame.
Well, because I posted after Zetas, I was like, "See y'all next week," and then like a week and a half later, I'm like,
Well, we didn't record any episode because like I said, we were banking on you to record last week, and then homegirl over here got Ebola or some shit.
I got a cold.
It sounded worse than a cold, definitely.
How would you know?
I called you.
I was fine. I was fine.
I just felt bad because the like 4 a.m. text message. She was like, Gracie said, "Yeah, that's not happening." I was like, "Is she okay? Like, what's going on?"
I was dying currently at that point, but
I've been resurrected.
I'm back alive, guys.
God.
Yay.
But yeah, so not 100% sure. I don't want to like staple it when the season 3 premiere is going to happen. Because also, should I create like a new jingle for season 3?
No, I kind of like yours.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep it then.
We gotta change up something.
So I gotta keep.
We gotta change up. We can change the picture.
Well, yeah, the picture will definitely change, but I guess I could just keep the melody.
What do you want to change the picture to?
I haven't gotten that far.
Y'all will figure it out. It's okay.
It'll be something else cute, like the season 2 one. I hated that. Anyway,
That was your idea, not mine.
for sticking through this because this season was 15 episodes. Last one was 10 because we had like so many guests and people that
This is. Was it really?
we were able to get on here. So,
Oh yeah, it was.
but yeah, hopefully next season will be a lot of the same. I really enjoyed having more episodes than not, where like people were on it with us talking. Because the first season we had like 2 guests, maybe 3, and then this one we had all but like 2 or 3 episodes for guests. So, but yeah. Other than that, we will see you guys when we see you. Thanks again, Gracie, for being on. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Gracie.
Of course.
Always
here.
But yeah, until
No, you can go to Raleigh. What you talking about?
I'll come back to do another episode.
yeah, we have like 2 people now. Come back
We have
for
3
episode.
people now.
Who's the third?
Allie, her, and
Allie said she'd come back.
We remember we talked about the episode, and she was like, we didn't really talk about her in that
She
episode.
said she'd come
honestly.
back though.
Huh?
We'll get her back. Don't worry. But yeah, whenever season 3 comes out, we'll see you guys then. But until next time, peace out.
Bye, y'all.